This loving man thought he knew everything about the twin boys he had lovingly raised. But when he opened their birth certificate, his hands shook because the names he saw revealed a truth that shattered everything he believed. How were they connected to his past, and what secret had been hidden all these years? What he discovered next would change his life forever. Stay tuned for today's story and let us know where you're listening from today. At the heart of the vibrant town of Meadowbrook, everyone recognized Marcus as the devoted single father who had courageously adopted twin boys, Evan and Oliver. The community admired his unwavering commitment, yet none could have foreseen that the pivotal moment in his life would not arise from the adoption process itself, but from the instant he examined the twins' birth certificates. His hands trembled as he read the names listed as parents, revealing a connection to his own past that would upend his world. Marcus still recalls the day he completed the adoption as if it were yesterday. Everything seemed to fall perfectly into place. He was overjoyed at the thought of welcoming Evan and Oliver into his home and was eager to give them the life they deserved. Now, years later, he can scarcely remember the life he led before the twins entered it. The boys brought light to every day, and their affection for him was unmistakable. It was a perfect match, and Marcus was profoundly grateful for their arrival. He had never given much thought to their biological origins until one fateful day when the topic unexpectedly resurfaced. Having undergone a closed adoption, he had accepted that the details of the birth parents would remain confidential. He came to terms with the fact that he might never know their true identity and believed that he would eventually have that conversation with Evan and Oliver when the time was right. For now, he chose instead to savor the present moments with his sons, raising them as his own. Since his youth, Marcus had dreamed of becoming a father, though he never found a partner with whom to share that journey. Fate, however, allowed him to embark on the path alone. With the loving support of his family, his parents delighted in spending time with their grandchildren. The twins quickly became an integral part of a growing, caring family. Life was idyllic until one day, when Oliver suddenly fell ill. A call from his teacher, Miss Harper, informed Marcus that Oliver had been rushed to the hospital. His world seemed to teeter on the brink as he sped to the hospital, red lights blurring past in his desperate rush. Upon arriving, he was relieved to find Oliver already receiving care and on the mend, though the doctors were initially uncertain of the cause of his illness. Marcus, confronted by the restrictions of a closed adoption, applied for a court order to access Oliver's birth certificate. With urgent medical concerns mounting as he awaited the court's decision, each day became a blend of anxiety and uncertainty, and the nights were particularly long. Haunted by the possibility of a hidden hereditary condition in Oliver's genes, Marcus tirelessly explored every option to obtain the essential health information. The steadfast support of his family and friends bolstered his strength, transforming his anxiety into a quiet resilience that helped him face each day with renewed hope. When the court finally granted access to the birth certificate, a wave of relief washed over him after days of tension. Yet, as he awaited its arrival, a blend of apprehension and hope stirred within him, heralding the challenges ahead. When the envelope finally arrived, Marcus hesitated to open it, fully aware of the potential consequences that might follow if he uncovered the twins' genetic secrets. In the end, he decided to leave it sealed, choosing to honor the boys' privacy and prioritize their well-being above his own curiosity. This decision underscored his commitment as their father, affirming that their happiness was paramount. Although he spent a long, restless night wrestling with his choice, his resolve remained firm. Being a father was about love and trust, not just genetics. At dawn, Marcus felt a renewed sense of purpose, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead with unconditional love for his sons. The sealed envelope, entrusted to a nurse at the hospital, symbolized his faith in the medical team's ability to analyze Oliver's condition with care. He emphasized the importance of its contents while praying for Oliver's swift recovery. Remaining steadfast at Oliver's bedside, Marcus offered comfort and reassurance. As the days passed, the routine of waiting for medical updates became a constant reminder of his deep love and commitment. In his discussions with the doctors, he sought every means to secure Oliver's future, and with each update, his determination grew stronger. The bond between Marcus, Evan, and Oliver deepened, a testament to their resilience and unity as a family. The caring support of the hospital staff and the Meadowbrook community further enveloped Marcus and his twins in kindness, a powerful reminder that even in the darkest moments, compassion prevails. Though the silence of waiting was heavy, His hope remained unbroken, anchored by the enduring love he had for his sons. With the birth certificate now in the hands of the medical team, Marcus trusted their expertise, marking a pivotal moment in their shared journey. The attending doctor reassured Marcus that the twins' medical details would remain strictly confidential, bolstering his confidence as he navigated the uncertainty. Despite the lingering pull of unanswered questions, his faith in the process never wavered. Eventually, unable to resist any longer, Marcus opened the birth certificate, his hands trembling as he read the mother's name. In that moment, long-buried memories surged back, reshaping his understanding of his family. Shock coursed through him as vivid recollections flooded his mind. He grappled with the revelation that the twins' mother bore the same name as someone from his own past, a discovery that plunged him into disbelief and a cascade of complex emotions, challenging everything he thought he knew about family and identity. Determined to uncover the truth, Marcus embarked on a quest to understand how the twins' mother's life had become so intricately intertwined with his own. As he delved deeper, he uncovered layers of her past, her struggles, and the decisions that had led to the adoption. His investigation confirmed an astonishing truth. The twins' mother was none other than his high school sweetheart, Emily, whose life had taken a very different course. This revelation sent Marcus spiraling into a whirlwind of disbelief and determination to piece together the full story behind their connection. The appearance of an unfamiliar father's name only deepened the mystery surrounding the twins' origins. Marcus vowed to seek clarity, driven by a deep need to understand the complete narrative of his children's heritage and Emily's role in their lives. As more details emerged, fragments of Emily's past began to surface, memories of her reconstructing her life from scattered pieces. Each new discovery evoked both pain and nostalgia, as he recalled their shared history while confronting the reality of her hidden struggles. These echoes of Emily compelled him to pursue the truth, however painful it might be. Through his relentless investigation, Marcus ultimately confirmed the heartbreaking reality. Emily had been entangled in a complex surrogate arrangement, a situation that intricately linked their lives in ways Marcus had never imagined. This revelation not only explained the twins' existence, but also illuminated the convoluted nature of Emily's life, intertwining their destinies in unforeseen ways. Marcus uncovered the hidden tale of Emily's surrogate agreement, originally intended to bring joy to a childless couple. Yet the arrangement eventually unraveled under mysterious circumstances, leaving behind a tangled web of secrets. This discovery struck him like lightning, revealing a chapter of Emily's life he had never known. The news of her untimely passing shortly after giving birth hit him like a storm, portraying both sacrifice and unresolved endings while underscoring the unexpected twists that had brought the twins into his life. In that moment of profound sorrow, Marcus found a glimmer of hope. He came to realize that Emily's spirit lived on through Evan and Oliver, viewing the twins not merely as his sons, but as a living bridge to her legacy, reflected in their laughter and distinctive quirks. This understanding deepened his bond with them, uniting the trio with threads of love, memory, and a shared history uniquely their own. Armed with this newfound truth, Marcus made a heartfelt promise to honor Emily's legacy with openness and love. He envisioned a future where her story would be shared with Evan and Oliver, ensuring that her memory and spirit would remain an integral part of their lives. This commitment marked the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter where Emily's presence was acknowledged and celebrated in every facet of their daily journey. Marcus had finally come to understand that family transcends genetic ties. Embracing a life built on love, shared experiences, and the deep, unspoken bonds that had woven their lives together, Marcus, Evan, and Oliver stepped forward, united by an enduring love and the legacy of an extraordinary woman who had brought them together. In a final turn of events, there was a welcome ray of hope. Oliver's illness, once a looming shadow over their joy, was diagnosed as manageable. With proper care, it would no longer hinder his happiness or potential. This revelation lifted a tremendous weight from Marcus's heart, reaffirming his belief that, together, as a family bound by love and resilience, they could overcome any challenge. If this story moved you as much as it did us, let us know in the comments below, and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for listening to Storyline Narratives.